This is today's reading for the Vermilion Valley Vineyard audio devotional book, Walking with Jesus.
This is Michelle Hansbraugh, and my devotional is coming from Matthew 21 verses 12 to 13, Mark 11 verses 15 to 17, Luke 19 verses 45 to 46. Jesus went to the temple and was angered when he saw the merchants and the loan sharks. They were taking advantage of the Gentiles. The high priest of the church let the merchants set up in the only area the Gentiles could come and worship God. They were not allowed past this point for fear of punishment of death. To worship Yahweh at this temple was distracting as it was crowded with merchants and people buying and selling. They were likely peddling the sacrifices to take into the temple instead of bringing them from home, being a true sacrifice as it was intended. They didn't have sacrificial love of God in their hearts. The Gentiles couldn't worship God. There wasn't room for them. This angered Jesus very much. So much so that he started flipping tables and throwing the merchants out. They were mistreating the people who were there to worship. Jesus hated mistreatment, hypocrisy, and religion. Once he did that, the people were able to come get fed and healed. The loftiest of the priests were in the center of the temple. The Gentiles were on the fringes. Jesus teaches on the fringes. Most of the time, you see Jesus teaching in a field, a boat, a house. In the trenches. This is where people could go to hear him, without the high priests or any judgment. I'm sure they wouldn't have been caught dead, being among the people Jesus hung out with. He wanted the unsaved. God isn't lofty. He isn't religion. He is love and sacrifice. He is healing and grace and forgiveness. I think Jesus wants us to be wise in how we are in our lives. We are a walking testimony of God's love. We need to be wise with our words and actions. We don't have to pretend to be perfect. We just need to show love. Ask God today how you can further His kingdom. Pray to Him. Let Jesus flip your table if needed and get rid of the chaos. Listen to His quiet words.